Hey guys, thanks for stopping by my channel. Today's video, we're taking a look at some collage books. I ordered these from Grabie. I have collaborated with Grabie in the past, but this is not a sponsored video. I bought these with my own money. I had been curious about these collage books for quite a while, and I finally pulled the trigger on picking some up because I saw this one. This is the newest one, this Mystic Realm one. And this one really caught my eye, so I went over to the website and saw this one, and I was going to buy this one, and then this one popped out, and I was like, oh, well, I'm really into this sort of theme too. So I ended up picking up two of them against my wallet's better judgment, but since I have collabed with them in the past, I have an active discount code with them still. I haven't worked with them in a long time, so I was like, oh, maybe it doesn't work anymore, but it does still work. So if you want to try it out, it's Crystal15, and it's 15% off your purchase, the whole entire purchase. So let me know if you try it out, if it works. And yeah, so let's get into it. I was almost gonna buy the boxes that they have, the subscription boxes that they have, but I saw that it looks like the subscription boxes now are mainly, this is like the main thing in the box, and then there's like a few other extra things added onto it for an additional $10. So I decided to just get the books instead of the boxes. All right, so I want to look at the Threads of Time first. Even though this is the newest one, I started looking through this, and I was really, really into this one. And this has 200 plus pages of paper and sticker goodies. Oh, sticker goodies, not sticker goods. And there's a collectible gift inside. It says collect mystery gift series to redeem prizes. So let's take a look at that. There is a magnetic bookmark in all of the scrapbook books. And what you have to do is collect at least 6 of them, and then you get a $20 Grabie gift card. And if you collect all 12 in the series for the year of 2026, you get a surprise prize. We don't know what the surprise prize is. We already have 2 books. Maybe this is making me want to buy 4 more books or maybe even 12 just to find out what the surprise prize is. So what you have to do is take a picture of your magnetic bookmarks and then forward that over to Grabie to claim your reward. So let's see what it looks like on this one. I think this is similar to the rewards promo they had with their subscription boxes where they had the puzzle pieces that you had to collect. But this seems a little bit more upgraded from that, which is very nice, I think. So let's see if it works. You can even use it on our collage book. Okay, so let's take a look through this one. These books have perforated pages, so you can easily rip them out, use them however you like. There's 3 chapters or sections in each one of these books, it seems. This one is sectioned off into the material world, thread of time, then cloth, thread, and texture, 3 pillars of fashion, and the atelier of the soul, crafting the garments. The material world, threads of time. This opening chapter sets the stage for our journey, shifting from the masterworks of the canvas to physical threads that define the past. Here we explore fabric as a historical document, a symbol of status, and an essential part of daily life. Dive into the archive of patterns and cutouts to begin weaving the rich silent narratives carried by the clothes, furniture, and textures of the material world. So we have some nice wood texture here we can use. The only thing maybe I don't necessarily like is that it's very glossy. But that's only like a minor, kind of maybe a minor thing I don't like about it. It could work for whatever you might be working with, maybe. We have a silent narrative woven from depth and shadow, a delicate tapestry woven with the light. So this is going into the lace on Rembrandt's paintings. It says to study Rembrandt's lace is not to learn how to render with precision, but to learn how to capture the very architecture of light with the most economic strokes. So some nice, it's not necessarily strictly about fabric and fashion, like straightforward. It kind of delves a bit into history and the masters of fine art and stuff like that. I think that's nice. We have Vermeer, the girl with the pearl earring. I have some color story episodes that might line up with some of this stuff in here. I could add some cards to some of these pages we're looking through. And the flowing radiance of liquid light. The silk under his brush exhibits a liquid flowing radiance. Light is not absorbed by its surface, but glides over like water. So he gives you some fabric examples close up of his paintings. Then we go into some fabrics, up close fabrics you can use for your collaging projects or whatever you wanted to use them for. Then we go into some pearl stickers, different colors, kind of leans into the girl with the pearl earring. So this is very nicely curated. So far, so good. I really like how everything kind of flows together, making it like cohesive, not just like random stuff just thrown into a book. Become the designer, cut, layer, and collage new patterns onto Adele's gown, golden gown. So it gives you some nice prompts, and it tells you Gustav Klimt and the portrait of Adele here. So it gives you nice information. Design a new spring frock, cut out print and florals. So it gives you some directives in case you need some inspirations, some jumping off points. Then we have some furniture, stickers, nice matte. I prefer matte things to glossy. But it has some kind of worn looking houndstooth print, some vintage looking clothing. Is it stickers? I don't think this is stickers, so maybe it is. So it seems like more like cutouts. I don't think that it's necessarily stickers. Oh, so interesting. Still has kind of usable stuff on the back, even though they're cutouts. I think these are cutouts. I don't think these are stickers, but I could be wrong. I do very much like these different patterns on the back. Some more patterns, like wallpaper, damask type of patterns. Fabrics, plaid, stripes. There's different ones on each. The only thing is, even though that is very cool that there's different patterns on each side, you're going to have to sacrifice one or over the other. If you wanted to use, you can't use both, so you'd have to use one or the other. But you could do like rip up little pieces and flip them around, I guess, and use a little bit from each side. Then this is the second chapter, Cloth, Thread, and Texture, 3 Pillars of Fashion. Having explored the painted texture of fabric, we now turn our focus to the physical feel and history of the 3 material pillars: the humble strength of wool and airy delicacy of lace, and the enduring utility of denim. This chapter is a tactile playground, offering you cutouts and patterns derived from the defining characteristics of each thread. Engage with the intricate weaves, the deep indigo hues, and the soft, fibrous strands to create collages that celebrate the richness, resilience, and artful construction found in everyday cloth. So we have denim. This must be all denim and jeans. I was thinking about doing a little shorts maybe on the history of denim. This might give me inspo to finally do it. DIY jeans. We have all different kinds of, are these stickers or are these cutouts? No. I don't want to mess it up. Oh, they are stickers. Oh, they're kind of like washi tape type of stickers. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Some letters, denim letters. Oh, these are all stickers too. Oh, I think most of this stuff is stickers. Even better. Then it's, you don't have to struggle so much to cut everything out. pockets. This looks like you could do like a 3D type of pocket and maybe stick some other stuff inside. We can move on to lace. Lace, I think, is my favorite. These are some vellum type of pages. So I think I do like this better than a subscription box. Even though I do like when, you know, I like to open a, like you like opening a box. It's like you're getting a present. But I do think this is much more confined, and I like the chapters, and I do like books in general. So I do like that aspect of it. What do you guys think? Do you like the idea of everything being combined into a book like this? Or do you prefer a big box and then you have to dig through the box and find all the different things? Let me know. I have some kind of like crafty paper butterflies. That's interesting. Yeah, I would say this is like craft paper. Some lace on it. And I really like these lace collars. Like Peter Pan collars almost. What is this? Maybe this is like a pattern, like pieces of a pattern, perhaps. I'm not sure. But this is also kind of like a vellumy textured thing too. If you know what this is meant to be, let me know. And then we're on to wool, and we have some yarn. What are those called? Skeins of wool and sheep. This is very well curated. I give props to whoever's in charge at Grabie who curated this book. I think it's really, really nice. It says, let's collage grandma's scarf using knit patterned paper. Oh, I'm like, what part? Oh, this part over here. Supposed to do, add some papers to it. So I think this is nice for even like a younger person, maybe like a teen, maybe even like a preteen would be into something like this with all the different prompts, as well as a grown-up, like a 50-year-old grown-up like me. So I think this could appeal to a lot of different age groups. These are for needlepoint types of stuff, I guess. It's a suitcase or like a, what is that little basket? Like a basket you keep your sewing stuff inside. My mom sews. She's a really good sewer. I'm not so much. Well, I guess I didn't ever have to be because she always would sew everything for me. Then the third chapter, we have the Atelier of the Soul, crafting the garments. Having studied the art and felt the history of fabric, we now step into the atelier, the designer studio, where imagination is given form. This final chapter is a collection of the essential tools, the patterns, the measuring tapes, the thimbles, and the buttons that elevate mere cloth into a finished creation. Here the narrative becomes hands-on. Use these archival elements as your own design kit to cut, measure, stitch, and adorn. We invite you to become the master weaver, taking the threads of the past and stitching them into a future all your own. So now we're getting into sewing, dressmakers, rulers, some blank pages here. You could use the previous items and put them onto here and make pages, new pages on top. Okay, just to do that. And scissors, dressmakers. I used to really like collecting things with these dress forms. I even had like a big one because I used to sell stuff on eBay, and I used to have a mannequin just like this to photograph stuff to post on in my eBay store. So this is the most up my alley book probably there is. So I do really like this a lot. My buttons, some stitching different stitches, I guess, that's representing. And we have in here. So, all right, so let's take a look through the Mystic Realm. Maybe I'm going to go a little bit faster through this one just because we took a long time with the threads of time. But this one has a bookmark, magnetic bookmark inside as well. This is celestial or zodiac kind of themed book. This one has 3 chapters as well. It has the Pantheon, where legends walked, the Celestial Sphere, where stars aligned, the Arcane Deck, where fates speak, the Pantheon, where legends walk. This one seems a little bit harder for me to read because there's these dots back here, but I'm going to try my best. This opening chapter invites you into the company of the immortals. Here the 12 Olympian figures take their rightful place at the center of the stage, rendered in masterful strokes from the golden ages of art. But this is no mere gallery. It is an atelier of the legendary. Within these pages you will find the delicately die-cut figures ready to be lifted from their backgrounds, beautiful decorative frames to house your chosen icons, and a wealth of layered details that allow you to build your own sacred spaces. Whether you're crafting or an homage to the Athena or a portrait gallery of the celestial court, this chapter gives you the tools to bring power and presence of myth directly to your hands. So, okay, so that was a lot of text there. These seem a little bit like the text do seem like they might be written by AI a little bit to me, allegedly, my opinion. And again, these are also perforated, so they're easy to remove. Apollo, Athena, Aries. This is really beautiful. It reminds me of, I have some sticker books with a lot of this same imagery in it. And I do really like that they have these picture frames because I've been actually looking for some good frames because I have an idea of, I've been having this idea of a collage I wanted to do and I can never find the right kind of frames. And although these have kind of white outlines on it, they're not really that bad. I think I could get around those. So these are $39.99 a piece. And at first I was thinking like, oh, that seems like a lot of money, but there is so much stuff in here, and they actually kind of function as almost as a coffee table book if you wanted them to function that way. You don't necessarily even have to take the stuff out of here. You could just look through it. If you're someone kind of like me, I do often buy these sorts of books and then I'm like, I get too precious about it and I don't want to remove the stuff out of the book because I feel like I'm going to ruin the book. But if you're someone like that and you just like to have it to look at, I think this would be a nice centerpiece to just put on your table because just the cover itself is pretty. And you just have to worry about maybe your guests coming over and swiping your stickers out of it. Again, we have some, I don't know if I would call this a mandala necessarily, but kind of similar to a mandala, but I don't know what they're actually called, what these are called. It's like lace patterns, I guess. And these could function as name tags. If you had a party, maybe you could write everyone's name on place markers, that sort of thing, I think. Or a gift. You could use them as gift tags too. This has some different type of stuff in it than the threads of time. So it's not necessarily like a cut and paste, no pun intended, sort of books like you can expect. Each one is a little bit different. So I like that aspect as well. Then we're on to, is this our second chapter? The Celestial Sphere, where stars align. This kind of delves a bit into the realm of surrealism, I think, a little bit. Like, what is that kind of surrealism called? like metaphysical. I don't think that's the name of it, but I know there's like this certain type of surrealism that this is referencing, I think. And if I remember what it is, I'll put it in the down below in the comments, but I'm totally blanking on what it's called right now. More constellation type of stickers. I do, these have these fold out pages. This is really cool. So much stuff in here. So I do really think this is worth the $40 that I paid for them. Actually, I paid a little bit less because I did use my 15% off code. There are some more different ones they have up right now. I know they have one, I think like food related maybe. There's a steampunk one, flowers, and we're into the June month. So I think this is the one that they came out for June. So we have July, August, September, October, November, December. So we have about 6 more books to go. So I am very curious to see now. I'm going to be keeping up and seeing which ones come out every month. This is the 3rd chapter, the Arcane Deck, Where Fate Speaks. So this is all tarot card themed. We have the different cards. You could even cut these out and use them. You would have to cut the little title of them out and probably glue them on there. Getting out of frame here. My book's running away from me. Then we have, it shows you all the different types of tarot cards. There are the Rider-Waite Tarot. I think that's probably the most commercial one there is out there. I haven't heard of this one before. So it is interesting how I thought this one was going to be like my favorite one, and it ended up being the Threads of Time, the one I wasn't even really looking for. And this one caught my eye first. So more tarot cards. Then you have like the swords, the different suits, the swords, the cups, coins, Ace of Cups. So some more stickers, kind of like more occult type of imagery back here. I like it. I like it all. I like everything in this book. A little bit more witchy back here. Some glitter pages. And the back here it says, oh, it tells you all the different things in here. Paper cutouts, stickers. Paper cutouts, and stickers. All right, you guys, so I think that's all I have for you today. I'd love to hear what you think about these collage and sticker books. Do you like that better, or do you like to collect your scrapbook ephemera, like, you know, like piecemeal? Do you like it better when it comes in the, like a subscription box? What do you prefer? Don't forget, if you want to use my coupon code, see if it works. And I hope you guys all have a really great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.